Hey, what's up guys? Sam here, Contagious Collection, back with another video. This time I'm going to do a top 5 personal favorite beat 'em ups as far as like foreigns go. Japanese imports, really good stuff, and I really want to keep pushing these stuff out and make videos like this to, uh, put some light on these games because a lot of people might not know about this stuff, and I highly recommend all these games. Definitely, if you guys find it for the right price, pick these up, play them, add it to your collection. If you guys are collectors, I can't recommend it enough. Um, they are super fun games if you guys are into like brawlers, beat 'em ups, whatever you want to call it. I call them beat 'em ups, but basically side scrolling. You go from one side to the other, and then after each stage that ends or before the stage ends, you end up fighting a boss, which just the classic retro greatness, and I love this stuff. Before I get started, guys, just want to say welcome to my channel, welcome to the game room. So yeah, back with another one. And before I get into all that, I want to give a few shout outs to fellow YouTubers and friends of mine. Definitely go check their channels out. Amazing guys with phenomenal content. No question about it. Going to start off with Steve Craig Retro Games, War Train Wins, Ace from Fit 2 Play Games, 2 with the number 2, 3 exclamation marks at the end. And I also want to give a shout out to Kamikaze Ikun. Again, definitely go check these channels out, guys. You guys will not regret it one bit. If you guys are into like video game pickups and all of that good stuff, anything video game related, it is just super fun to watch and to see what these guys pick up. And so yeah, guys, just gonna get right into this. Hope you guys enjoyed the video. Kick back, relax, grab your favorite drink and snacks, and here we go. Alrighty. First game I'm gonna start off with is actually a repro, and this game is like stupidly expensive, just bananas when it comes to the price, even for the Super Famicom version. So a lot of this stuff is really good to pick these up and take that repro route, and that is Gourmet Sentai Bara Yarou. It is in a cool blue, like transparent shell, and I love these different colored, uh, you know, game shells. And there are a lot more that I want to actually pick these up to put on my other repro cartridges. Just looks so really cool, you know, as compared to the old bland gray cartridges that we had. Uh, these are like really awesome. So anyway, guys, yeah, this is a really fun, a really tough too. Not super easy. It's not on the easy side at all, especially like if you reach up to the bosses. But it is a fun, very bizarre, very odd and weird beat 'em up as far as like even for like the enemies go. The boss designs too. I think I even got to like the first or the second boss, and uh, I couldn't beat it, but it gives me a reason to get better at the game and keep playing it, and hopefully progress more into the game. So I believe there are 2 or 3 playable characters, and I'm pretty sure it's co-op as well. It could be. I'm not sure. I usually play these games alone, so um, yeah. Anyway, Sentai Gourmet Sentai Barayaru. Um, that is that. Next one, another it's another repro, and it came actually in this really cool clamshell, and I did play this quite a bit, and that is Iron Commando, and yeah, it just looks so awesome with this plastic clamshell. Iron Commando Koutetsu no Senshi, but for short, just call it Iron Commando, just to give you guys the full name of it. And there is the cartridge. Really cool label art. I really like that label art. They're just ready to attack, ready to fight. So that's really awesome. Again, guys, as I was saying, it was pretty spot on from what I watched as far as like for the gameplay footage went. And this was a recent pickups in my pickups videos. The last one that I got, it meets pretty much, I would say, Final Fight and the Punisher as far as like the arcade game goes, and I believe it was also ported to um, the Genesis as far as for the Punisher game goes. And in that way, the reason why I compare it is because you pick up all these weapons and all that stuff, bats and guns. That aspect of the game actually reminds me of the Punisher game, which is really cool. Another challenging but very fun side-scrolling beat 'em up. Highly recommend that as well. Next one I'm going to show is, I believe this was a recent pickup as well, and I was playing this a whole lot yesterday, and that is Gear Fighter Dendoh. I mean, what's better than having a mech robot, like a transformer kind of looking robot mech, as a beat 'em up? I mean, I never seen anything like that before, and it is so much fun. Just beautiful graphics, very fun gameplay as well, and you basically go across and beat 'em up all these enemies and different like robots and stuff like that. There's mid boss battles as well. And then at the end, you're like in these huge robots, like these mechs, and there's a end stage battle, and you could do like upgrades as well for your robot, and like different like kind of like punches and different kicks and really cool stuff. And there's also like in the game when you're like battling, you could do like super power moves, kind of like like a power move to do like heavy damage against enemies. Just super fun. There's like a quick dash you could do as well if you press like forward, and you got the punches, the kicks. I remember I was just like messing around with the buttons, and then when you press like up and attack button, uh, the character actually goes up and like hits the enemy, and you could like grab enemies in midair and just like toss them. I just had a blast with this game. Gear Fighter Dendoh. Highly recommend this as well, guys. If you have a way to play this, definitely pick that up as well. Next one I'm going to show is, glad I wrote this down because it is in Japanese and I wouldn't remember it, and I have it with a sticky note here, and that is Tenchi wo Kurau II. It is a Capcom title, classic side-scrolling beat 'em up. I believe, yeah, there's 5 playable characters. It's kind of like a Dynasty Warriors touch, but into a beat 'em up, side-scrolling. Again, point A to point B, and you end up fighting boss battles. You could pick up all sorts of weapons. You also get to play like, you could ride a horse, literally like you're on a horse, and like just go through and beat up enemies with your weapons and stuff like that. Very fun, beautifully designed game, and another one that I highly recommend, and that is again Tenchi wo Kurau II, Part 2. As you can see with the Roman numeral there, that is Part 2. I don't know if there was a Part 1 or if it ever came out. I haven't heard of it. But if it's on a home console, maybe even on the Japanese PS1, that'll be really cool. But yeah, another game that I highly recommend. Very fun game. Last but definitely not least, guys, Panzer Bandit. Another awesome beat 'em up game. I believe there is 2 to 4 playable characters. As far as I remember, I only played with the first male and female. There is another female character, another kind of like a cyborg looking dude, where it's like a cyborg kind of robot. Um, this is basically the best way to describe this game, guys. Just to give you guys an idea, if you guys ever heard of Guardian Heroes for the Sega Saturn, or ever played that, this is PlayStation's version of yeah, Guardian Heroes. Uh, Amazing game, so much fun with this too. I played this quite a bit with the male and the female character, and I want to play this a lot more to get in more into it. Of course, as any game it goes, it is somewhat not on the easy side, but it isn't too hard as well. But definitely a fun game and highly recommend it. Not a cheap game. I'm not gonna tell you guys, oh, this is just online for super cheap. I did pay quite a bit for this, but I did get a good deal on it, and glad that I did, because these type of games only are just skyrocketing, because even for these foreign games, a lot of collectors are getting into it, and it just, you know, it's getting a lot more popular, more sought after. So I really want to pick these games up where it comes to the point where it's not obtainable. Then afterwards, it's like, you know, I don't want to be end up paying like 300-400 plus for a certain game, and that's just insane. But again, another great game, Panzer Bandit. Highly recommend it. If you guys can, for the right price, pick that up. So that is pretty much it, guys. Thank you very much for watching. I really appreciate it. Thank you for all the comments I keep getting, and for the support I've been getting. Really appreciate it. Thanks for taking time and watching my videos. And that is pretty much it. Until the next time, I'll be back soon. I hope you all have a fantastic day, and take care, guys.